All right, folks, you guys know what it is. It is Saturday night, Nightline, and we are live with Midnight Underground. What's up, guys? How you doing tonight? Welcome in, welcome back. It's Derek, your host here. We're ready for a good night. Let's turn the volume down, settle in, and chill out. What's up, guys? I hope everyone had a great day. Happy Saturday. I hope you're bracing the cold well enough, and that you're warm. The basement. Hold on. I just gotta adjust the setting here real quick. Okay, there we go. That's better. I can't hear myself speak, so I had the monitor on just because. So you can put on a hat. Oh, we got Tucker Keene looking for a snack. Tucker, it's Nightline tonight. You've been asking for, you've been asking for Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero's coming. Guitar Hero's coming very soon. But tonight's Nightline, buddy, if you want to give a call. Call lines, we're going to say call lines are going to be open right after I make my first drink. All right? What's up, Menzie? How we doing tonight? Bimbo, it's so good to see you, Bimbo, in the chat. I've missed you. I hope you've been well. I hope that life is treating you fantastic. Welcome in. Thank you for gracing the underground with your magnificent presence. I love it. We also, Ali Starla's got a hat on. We got Mountain Dew in the chat. We got Ali Starla in the chat. The underground is live, folks. So, yeah, welcome in, guys. Tonight, we're making Rob Roy's. Very excited about that. It is basically a Manhattan, except with scotch. So, did I cheap out a little bit? More so, I was just looking for a drink that included scotch. I realized... Oh, did something just happen to my audio? No, my audio... I hate when that happens. Sometimes, just to explain, sometimes I'll get a beeping in my ear like a new device was connected. And that always freaks me out because nothing changed here. Everything's the same. So anyway, but I've always... or I should say, I've never bought in scotch. So tonight we have scotch on tap, guys. I don't know if is tap the right word to describe a bottle. It's on the shelf. We'll say we got scotch on the shelf tonight. Look at this cutie girl here. It is Monkey Shoulder. That is the scotch we're gonna be drinking tonight, guys. This was the small bottle. The pricing wasn't bad. I don't know if this is a good price, but it was $50. Which, when I was looking at the shelf, it was pretty good comparing this to the other scotches that were on the shelf. And I was recommended this by a bunch of, I found a couple Reddit threads and online sources that were like, this is a decent drink to try out. So I said, all right, bet, let's do it. So we're opening it up. This is brand new, which I'm really excited about. So Monkey Shoulder, it is a blended malt Scotch whiskey. So, one of these I should know. I've been told what the differences are on like what makes bourbon. I think, God, if I were to take a multiple choice, I could probably answer it correctly. Like what makes bourbon, scotch, whatever. But this is pretty. This is a very nice bottle. I like the little monkeys. They're little 3D like metal monkeys that are on this glass. So pretty stoked about this. How are you guys? Mountain Dew has been applying to jobs all day. So I'm going to take this stream as a sign to stop and relax for the night. That is perfect. That is what I want for you guys. If this is a place where you can relax and just feel just like chill, like no, this is a no judgment. Well, yeah, no, I'm not going to judge. I don't give a shit what you guys do. It's like but the underground is a place that welcomes everyone, and that's just here to fucking hang out and have a good time. Oh, wait, what? Tucker, Wait, you got a new... Did I miss something? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you mean you got a new job? Did I miss something? I saw... Oh, I see your job. Holy shit, dude. That's fucking fantastic. Congrats, Tuck. I clicked into this earlier and immediately clicked out. I was out. So I didn't even read any of the messages. Let's fucking go, dude. Snow groomer at... Oh, that is... Oh, wow. That's nice, man. Congrats. That's a nice gig. Oh, that smells good. Hold on. We're just gonna taste this just before we try anything with it, just so I can get a feel for what we're stepping into here. Oh, good night, Bimbo. Cheers. Get some good rest. Have a great night, Bimbo. Thank you for coming in. Wow. Oh, that is strong. Oh, wow. Rich, smooth, and fruity. Yeah, definitely rich. Definitely bold. Yeah, you can enjoy that neat. You can definitely enjoy that neat. It's not peaty at all. Like it's got a pretty clean. I got the fruit, like it's not fruity in the sense of like you expect like fruit to taste. It's more like it's just got more sweeter notes than like your something that's a little harsher or drier. Bimbocalypse. Yeah, Bimbo, good night. All right, so let's make a drink. So it's calling for 2 parts Scotch, 1 part vermouth, sweet vermouth, which we're rocking the same bottle as before. I've tried this stuff by itself. It's pretty good. And then some bitters. Some classic bitters. So, all right, let's do it. The mixologist gets to work. I'll let you guys see what we're working on here. All right, let's just do... We're gonna hide this little follower thing there. There we go. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, you know what I can do too? I always forget this, but I could actually zoom in. There we go. Now you can really see what I'm doing here. All right, so you got the mixing thing. The thing. This is an ounce, so we're gonna do 2 ounces. Nice. Ooh, nice. All right, Scotch is in. That's nice and clean looking. Very good. We're gonna get our sweet vermouth. Here we go. 1 ounce. This bad boy. Nice. It gives us that nice kind of reddish color that the Manhattan calls for. All right. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix it. Just get those flavors swirling around there. That looks good. Alright, put that down. Okay, we're gonna put some ice on this. Nice. Alright. And then last thing, some bitters to top it off. So, last night, Starla had a great idea about posting these drinks on Discord. So I was looking just now, and maybe I'm just not looking in the right area here. Oh wait, whoops. But let me see here. Oh, the channel was made. Okay, yeah, Red made it. I was looking for it. I saw it on my phone, but I wasn't seeing it on... Where's the channel? Gaming. Weird. Oh, show all. What? Oh, weird. Okay, I see it now. The Midnight Speakeasy. Fuck yeah. Piano. Oh, I love that. Awesome, Red. Yeah, so, okay, that's perfect. Well, guys, so yeah, I'm gonna start posting these drinks. Um, did I just fuck up my stream? What am I looking at here? Hold on. Oh no, it's just all right. I see what it was going on there. Yeah, so I'm. It's at the very top for. So weird on my desktop. On my desktop, I can't see shit. On my phone, it was coming up fine, but on my desktop, it's like it's weird. I can't even see the chat. I'm not too worried about it though. So essentially, I'm just getting distracted. Yeah, I'm gonna start posting the drinks that I'm gonna be making and the recipes that go along with them before we stream. So if any of you guys are curious and you want to go out and buy the stuff, I'll try to link descriptions of like the stuff that I get, or things that I would recommend, and then we'll go from there. Some of this stuff is brand new to me. I mean, a lot of it is. There are things like when it comes to whiskey that I'm much more familiar with. Like I know good whiskeys, and that's kind of my limitation there. I also, I mean, I kind of stick to the same gins. I stick to the same, you know, I don't know, vodka. But for the most part, guys, you're gonna learn to mix at midnight. Starlet, where do you Starlet doesn't even have to try. She just comes up with all the good shit. All right, well, cheers, guys. We made it to a long week. I hope that this is it. Cheers, guys. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's a clean. It's definitely sweet. The sweet vermouth cuts the shit out of it. Like it is a bite and a half when you have it just straight up scotch. If you have that scotch neat, it definitely wakes you up. If you want to wake up, have some monkey shoulder. That will wake you the fuck up. That is like, wow. I would never just tell somebody, you know, who's never had whiskey or anything to try it. I mean, I would. Who am I kidding? I would tell you to try it just because, you know, you got to try everything once, to a point. But for the most part, this is a pretty decent drink. I like Manhattans. Manhattans aren't a bad drink. Thank you, Starla, for the yeah, you are cool, Starla. So anyway, guys, it's midnight somewhere. So we're having drinks. We're having a good time. Couple things today, and I know I said people can call it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep my eye here on Nightline, and I'm gonna be connected. If people want to join in, how does this work? You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, hold on! I just deafened Starla. Wait a Starla.
Really
Starla, I'm so.
I heard you say. I'm sorry, dude. I'm busy tonight, so I wanted to be the first one to pop in.
Oh.
I see you pop in. I hear you go. I'm just gonna sit in here, and people can come in, and I had my finger on the button.
Let's go. Oh, word. Well, thank you. I'm so honored that you are just so excited. Benzi's joining next. All right, put it on the. I don't know where Red does.
That's so funny. I'm sorry if I just like totally bobbed and weaved in front of everybody else that wanted to pop in, but I've had Nightline open since before the stream started.
Oh,
I'm
hey,
not even
that's
afraid to admit that.
That's fair. I'm pretty happy about that, to hear that. Well, how's your night going?
Oh, I have been busy.
Yeah.
I have been busy like the entire weekend, so everybody else has been relaxing and like preparing for the snowstorm, rightfully so, and I've just been working. So This is kind of like my relaxation night, but I still have 2 more days to go before I can sit in the chair and just do that, you know?
Yeah. No, that's fair. What do you, if you don't mind me, I think I know what you're working on, but what are you working on?
I'm working on my next video.
There we
matter
go.
Of fact. Yeah.
There it is.
Well, I don't want to self-promote like constantly because I feel like I do it every single time I even look at a Twitch chat. Someone will be like, "Oh, Starla, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't want to lie, but I guess I'll just make this about me for a bit."
Yeah, this is about you. This is the place to do that. No, you're good.
True.
You're good.
I'm really excited for this one too. But I'm so ready to be done filming. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, geez. So, yeah, and when you're filming, what's the hardest part about that? Just getting behind the camera, or
So there's like two problems with it. The first one I think I've remedied. I don't really have a lot of lighting in my apartment. I don't even have a lamp that like
Hmm.
sits at the ceiling. So the only way to get like natural lighting in my room is to have the windows open. Even like before using the just the lamps that I have strung around the house, like like crazy about light bulbs or something. Um,
Just a
the
bunch of
the natural
plants.
lighting doesn't last as long in the winter. The sun will start setting at 4. And
Right, of
so
course,
I used
naturally.
to have to use my ring light and like have it on full blast, and my camera will be in the middle of it. So I'm trying to deliver my lines and like trying to sound natural while essentially staring into an LED light. If you've ever
Oh,
stared at the sun for like 5 minutes, try like doing that for 4 hours and also be speaking. It is
you,
so emotionally exhausting.
yeah,
Like surprisingly exhausting.
yeah. When I've had to do something, I did a film project back in my last education program where it was not 4 hours. It was only about an hour, but I had to keep staring at the lights, and
It's so bad. It's such a bad setup for me. And then the
yeah.
second thing that I came across today actually was I have something I called goldfish brain.
Hmm.
If you give me information and I'm not like focused on it or it's not repeated, it's gone. And
Oh,
so like
that's fair.
I may not even
I
remember
think
how I've
that's more
started a
normal than you
sentence.
think.
Yeah,
That's
I may not even remember how I've started a sentence by the time it's over, and I think that's what causes me to ramble. But I'll be like, I'll look at my script, I'll read over what I have to say, I'll say it out loud, and then when I go to turn to the camera to repeat it, it's gone.
yeah.
And I have to just like keep looking and then say it at the camera, it's gone again. And then I'll
Oh.
repeat it. I'll like close my eyes and I'll repeat the line, and I still won't get it. And I literally had a moment where I like stopped the recording and I'm like hitting my hand on the wall because I don't know how to like handle how frustrated I am. I went and got my monitor from my room and put it directly behind my lighting. Yeah, literally, directly
Yeah.
behind my lighting so that I could read it like a teleprompter. So I had my script on my big TV in my
That's
living room
clever.
and then my script on another monitor like directly in front of me.
I,
Just so that I could get it. It
well,
it, it
you
like
you do
it's
what you got
it's
to
like I'm
do.
fighting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a fight. You're wrestling. You're wrestling the unknown. It's like a you got a giant fish in your hand. It's all like flopping everywhere. You're trying to figure it out. It's you got to
It's
do what you
wild.
can do. You got to battle that battle and fight the good fight. And it sounds like
My
you
mouth
do.
also loves to do this thing where I will try to say two words and it will come out together. So I was trying to say, this character is 14 years old, which makes them the youngest member of the party. And I kept saying, you're old. 14-year old. And
You're,
I said it maybe 7 times.
that's a good
This character
blooper.
is 14-year old. And I finally had to take a break. I had to take like 10 minutes. Because I'm like,
It's.
you're old. All right.
I
It's time
mean,
to get a drink.
you
Can I have
could
some of
be a
that
new.
scotch that you're carrying? Like,
Yeah.
that's how it felt.
Let me just pour it on my computer. just, just you could just imagine.
Just send me a shot in the mail. I'm sure it'll get here,
Yeah,
still in the cup.
I could probably send a shot in the mail. There's no law against that, right? Just plastic, like put it in a little plastic cup and have them really package,
Yeah, like put it in
bubble wrap
Tupperware.
it.
I'll send it
Yeah,
back.
yeah. I don't know if you'd want it, but you get it.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see what happens. So nice. You hanging out with friends tonight?
No, I mean, Stooge is playing Resident Evil right now in his room, and
Ooh,
I've
wait, which
literally been
one?
at it like 4, the remake.
Oh, nice. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Good.
He's
We
playing the
applaud.
Ada DLC, I think. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. But
Yeah.
no,
Yep.
I've been working in the living room all day. I have filming to do tomorrow and Monday, but both are going to be way easier than what I did today. I'm
Good.
doing a kind of makeup that I've never done before. And
Ooh.
then at that point, it's just like I said, sitting at the chair and editing for however long it takes to get it out.
Nice. All right. Well, Starla, that sounds fantastic. I applaud you in the work you're doing. You're always an inspiration. Always,
I
always.
appreciate that.
No, and that sounds good. I mean, I haven't actually played the remake Resident Evil. I beat I think I talked about this in chat or on stream one time, but I beat Resident Evil 4 on the PS2 a couple times, and was trying to beat it on expert, and I got all the way to the end, and I just ran out of ammo.
Oh.
which is like the worst experience. Like you can't do anything.
Yeah,
Um,
that far into like such a hard difficulty too. Yeah.
yeah, like
That's like getting to the end of an RPG and you have no potions.
yeah. Yep, and you're like, what do you do? And I've tried to beat the final, like the boss that I'm stuck on. It's the boss before the final boss, and it's just going nowhere. I every
Yeah.
time I run out of ammo fighting the boss, and then I'm just running around trying to like,
With the little knife.
yeah, trying to like just beg the universe for like a handout, but it's just not coming. So,
That's how Domo's experience is with Elden Ring right now.
ooh,
Shout out
Elden Ring.
Domo,
Shout out Domo.
who has now gotten farther in Elden Ring than I did before I rage quit.
Oh,
He beat
jeez.
Radon on like his third or fourth try. Very proud of him.
Good.
But it's really interesting seeing him like learn the combos and then he runs out of the mana potions. And I don't think he has a sword that he can use anymore. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna talk
Oh.
about him like he's not here. I'm hanging out with him later, so
Oh, Domo. Nice.
Domo.
Domo. Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for breaking the ice here, Ali Starla. We appreciate you so much.
Oh, you know I come in swinging. You
Oh,
can't get me to
yeah.
stop.
Oh yeah. No, that's good. That's good stuff. We like it. So yeah. Okay. Well, do you have any questions for me before we hop off? I always want to open the floor.
Do you have, from like your current experience with mixing, a favorite drink and a least favorite drink?
Yeah, definitely. So far my favorite was the gimlet that I did last week. That brought
Ooh.
back so many memories, and that I've been like, I didn't know I could make that on my own so easily. So now that I was able to, it was just such a nice drink. I think my least favorite drink, actually, gosh, I know the flavor profile. That's weird. I like know how it tastes, if that makes sense, but I'm trying to think of what the name of it was.
No, I feel ya.
I hold on. I'm gonna look real quick because I can find it real quick. Because thankfully I put all my announcements here. So so we did gimlets the week before. Whiskey highballs was actually really basic when I did those. That wasn't like Cosmos are great. I like Cosmos a lot now.
We should get a tier list on these sometime.
Ooh, I think that'll be a good. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a beer tier list at some point and a cocktail.
That
tier
would be good
list.
for me, because that's like the only thing I drink nowadays. Unless
Beer?
someone hands me a drink that I don't have to pay for, if I'm buying something, I'm buying a beer.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of beer. Yeah, I'm going back, and honestly, I think it was the whiskey highball that I was not, and that was so recent, which is interesting, but it was just not something that I was like a big fan of.
Was it just like, it might as well have just been whiskey? Like, what was the mix? Do you remember what the
Yeah.
mixing process was? I
Yeah,
don't remember.
a whiskey highball is just whiskey with either seltzer or soda, like ginger ale.
Oh,
So I did
that's
just
like,
yeah, I did
that's
seltzer.
basically a screwdriver, but worse.
Yeah. So yeah, because now that I've looked back pretty far here, and it looks like every drink that I've done, I did mules way back when I first started streaming. Everything's good. The whiskey highball was the worst. So I don't know why.
That's
I think
crazy.
it's probably a lot better with ginger ale, like, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's like, give me a screwdriver with nothing.
Yeah. So, well, thank you. All right. Well, Starlet, you have a great rest of your night. Thank you for calling
Yeah,
in.
you too. Thanks for letting me be first. I hope I didn't piss anybody off. I mean, if I did, then
I don't think you did.
know.
I don't think you did. I think you're good. You're golden. All right. Well, good night, Starla. We'll catch you later.
Have a good night. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right. So that was Starla. So just so whoever Menzie, when you join, you can join whenever now, Menzie. And I have it deafened, so when you join, it's not gonna come through on the stream. Here I come. All right, actually, I'm just gonna undeafen because I'm expecting you. So when you join, you will be on the stream. What's up, Menzie? Oh, that's an awesome emote, Menzie. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah, I can hear you great. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm honored to be in the presence of the guy who made the Toad Christmas in Africa.
Oh my god. This
No.
isn't the first time someone has said this to me.
No, honestly, it's so great to actually to be speaking with you, Menzi, because you've been in the chat for so long. This is your first time on Nightline, right?
Yeah, I haven't been on yet. I think every time you did it, I was always like busy or something.
Word. Well, how you doing tonight?
I'm alright. I'm a little didn't really do anything today, but I worked on I edited today for something,
Mm.
but that's it.
Okay, nice.
Video.
Do you mind me asking what you were editing?
The other night my friends and I like it was impromptu. We played like a shitty Roblox game, and
Nice.
it got to a point where it was so fun. It was so funny that I
Yeah.
just started like recording it, and then I got
Oh.
like 2 hours worth. We were playing it for like 2 hours after that, and a bunch of funny stuff happened. So I'm just throwing clips together just to see if I can make something out of it.
Nice. Nice. Oh, that's pretty fun. Yeah. Roblox, my sister was into Roblox like a lot. She's 9 years younger than me, so I I should give it a try. I just never tried it really, but I do know, like from watching her play, I do know it kind of opens up the world to anything in terms of what you can do.
Yeah, I played it like I started playing it like 10 years ago or something.
Oh wow,
Maybe longer than that. And
that
then,
sounds
but
about
like
right.
I don't play it that much anymore. I mostly only play it whenever one of my friends screams at me, telling me that they're on a Roblox game and I should join. And if I feel like it, I'll join just to see what they're doing.
There you
And
go.
half the time I don't like it, but half the time it's hilarious and stuff like that happen.
What's right now? What's your like game of choice? What do you typically want to play when you're like settling down? Do you have time to play right now, or are you like working all the time?
Uh, right. I have more time right now. I've been like on like a I've been playing like the same like two games, like two Switch games, because
Oh,
right now I've been playing Animal Crossing because of the update, and
nice,
then
nice.
the other one I've been playing is the HD version of Donkey Kong Country Returns, uh,
Mm.
because it was a Christmas gift and I just never got around to playing it. But then a couple days ago they announced like they released an update for it that was they like a enhanced update for the Switch 2, and they
Oh, that's
added
nice.
Dixie Kong as like a new character you can have as your buddy. So I was like, I guess I should play it now. So then I started playing it again.
I
I'm
guess
like
that's my sign.
I'm like a couple. I have to. I only have like 2 worlds left because I've played that game a bunch ever since the Wii version came out. So
Yeah. No, that's. I think I've only played Donkey Kong Country on what was that, Game Boy Advanced? Was that? Is that right?
I
I think.
uh maybe
I
they
think.
definitely have re-released those games all the time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's true. Um, but that's cool. Yeah, those are good choices. Animal Crossing. That's like a very chill. Like you're just farming stuff.
yeah,
You're fishing, making friends. Is that right?
yeah. Usually I've had like the same island since like the game came out. Like I never restarted or anything. But then when the update came out, I just like decided that I'm just gonna like redo. Oh shit, voice crack. Redo a bunch of stuff. Um,
That's okay. Voice cracks happen to us all the time.
yeah,
No, but that's cool. Those are two solid choices. So do you have the Switch too?
yeah. I do have the Switch too. I got it on release.
Not. Whoa,
But
nice.
it was because I knew for a while I was like I knew that like the next one was gonna happen anytime soon for like
Yeah.
8 months prior I was like taking like whatever paychecks and just like stashing money for whenever I thought it was gonna come out, and I ended up having enough, so I got it with Mario
There.
Kart World.
There. Oh, dude,
And
and that game is fire. That game is. I haven't played it much. My brother-in-law has it, but my son I think has played he's 3. He's played that more than I have. He's pretty honestly. So quick story on that. My mother-in-law won a Switch, and I think I told everyone that like a couple weeks ago. She won the Switch 2 at this unbelievably, like, the chances that she won it were so slim. The way this lottery was played, but she won it. She won a Switch 2, and then she just finally gave it to him this past week. So now he's been playing, Mario Kart, just Deluxe 8. That one, not the World yet. We're gonna buy him World.
You said you saved like $450 because it was wild.
Oh yeah, no. When she won it, she won it, and she was like happy because she like never wins anything. That was kind of like her. That was why she was happy. I was happy because I was like, damn, that's some money right there. And the guy, like, his face kind of dropped. Yeah, I won't go through the whole story on like the chances or the odds of her winning that, but essentially she had to pick a key, like one key that was worth $15 out of a bucket of keys. Maybe it was like 100 keys, and the trick of this was there were 4 other prizes that she could have put the key into the locks of, and when you try the key once, then the key went away. So it was like, if you used the wrong key on the wrong gift, you could have had the right key for a different thing, right? But anyway, she had the right gift for the Switch, and that was like, it blew my fucking mind. But yeah, that's a big money item right there.
Imagine not being into the Switch and then you just sell it. You make like a 500, like maybe like a $600 profit, like
So-
scalping it.
Yeah, she said that too. She was like, I could sell it to like help pay the bills. And we were like, don't sell it, don't sell it. Like, we'll give you some money for it. Like, it's good. And she was like, I don't want your money. And I was like, all right, then why are you saying that? Don't bring that up. No, but yeah,
If you have a
was
Switch
nice.
2, if you're giving away a Switch 2, you might as well take some money.
that's what
That's
I'm saying.
what I do.
We're gonna throw
Money's
some
on
money.
the table. Money's on the table. I'm not saying no. That's not how business works.
Yeah, no, exactly. No,
I've been playing a bunch of Mario Kart. I played a bunch of Mario Kart World when I got it,
yeah.
and I like it. I don't know if like I still don't know if I like it more than 8 Deluxe because I played a lot of 8 Deluxe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember like going on like Tucker's streams like a couple years ago, like
Yes.
and then like I was just there all the time and I kept winning.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I don't know, like that does take, and I've looked at like pro players, or I've watched videos of pro players for 8 Deluxe, and it's like what you guys can do is pretty, like, I'm good. Like, I got, all the 3 stars on all the, levels facing AI, or this, the CPUs, but playing with real people, that's when you learn if you're good or not. And I'm okay.
I don't think
What's up, Tiny?
I don't think I'm like a professional. I think like
You
'cause I
could
don't
be.
consider it. Well, I could if I tried, but I don't. Like
Yeah.
that game, when 8 Deluxe came out, I spent my entire summer just playing that all the damn time because I was like in 8th grade going on the 9th grade, so I had all the time in the world. So I just played that a lot, and then eventually I just got good at it.
Yeah.
And I think I just got good at it. I wasn't like really trying. I don't really like the competitive side of video games. It was just one of those things. Just
Yeah.
get good at it for a while.
I hear you. Part of the fun of it is just you enjoy it, and that's the passion behind it. I hear you on the competitive nature. Sometimes that really kills the fire. That definitely was the case for me with certain games. Getting into the competitive side of it and then being like, man, why the fuck am I doing this?
I think that's like sort of what it's like Bimbo makes fun of me for it, but my favorite game is Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
And I play that game, but I don't play like Overwatch or like Marvel Rivals and stuff like that, just because I think those games are more like competitive. But like
Yeah.
with TF2, it's like more silly. Like it's sort of the same deal where it's like a defense, whatever.
Yeah.
Push the payload, but in TF2
Push-
it's just like sillier.
Oh yeah, it's
sometimes.
definitely sillier. I mean, the whole all the graphics kind of like lean towards that, and especially like the play styles that you can choose from. I enjoy it. My brother tried to get me into Overwatch. I played it. It it was definitely good. And he's right now into Marvel Rivals, and he's wanted me to join that. I just never got around to it, unfortunately. But it looks
I've
it
never
looks
played
like the
Overwatch.
same style, isn't it? The same style as Overwatch, like the same. Can
What,
I?
TF2 or Marvel?
No,
What are you talking
no.
about?
Marvel Rivals is similar to Overwatch. Is
Maybe.
that?
I never played either.
Oh, true. All right. I'm asking. All
I'm
right.
not even. I'm not really that big of a Marvel guy, so I don't think I would even be into
Th-
it.
That's fair. So
Even.
we have like kind of the same knowledge going into that. All right, all right. That's fair. That's fair.
I just don't pay attention in that world.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, wild. No, that's good. And the Switch 2 is good. Yeah, we're looking. I'm looking forward to getting our son some games as like some holidays roll up or his birthday. So we got to
I'd
pace
like.
ourselves. He's only 3, so
Mm,
he's got a
I
way
like
weeks to go.
the two best ones. If you look, I think the best single player game right now on there is Donkey Kong, obviously, and then the
Mm,
best multiplayer is Mario Kart, obviously. But
yeah.
Donkey Kong was really fun. I it was probably like I think I might like it more than Odyssey, which is kind of like big,
Nice.
like a big deal.
Yeah.
Like
Well, I
everyone's
mean,
like,
it looks amazing. I know Domo's just what did Domo just beat it, or he's been playing it, and I know. I mean, my favorite guy, Video Game Donkey, just did his like year review of gaming, and he pretty much just talked about Donkey Kong. So
yeah, I love Donkey.
yeah,
My
dude.
friends tell me one time my friend told me that sometimes whenever like we're like I'm in like a sillier mood or something, I give off donkey cadences sometimes, and I don't really know what that means, but I'm just gonna
I mean,
trust him on it.
he's just such a contagious guy. Donkey? Just I don't know. I could see that. I mean, he's just such a. He's indescribable. Video game Donkey. He's just a
I,
legend.
s- I, s- I spent I spent I spent so much time like years ago just quoting. Good thing I have my spin move. And then like the spaghetti and meatball stuff
Yeah,
like randomly.
dude. Yes.
Fine.
Dude, wow. We could talk about Donkey all day, honestly. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I started following him a long time ago too, like back, I don't know how many years it was now, but his early stuff. So it's like, it's cool to see that everybody knows Donkey. He's like the best. So
I think
anyway,
I started watching him. I started watching him like in early high school, but I like
y-
binged his stuff, so I've seen a good bit of his videos.
yeah, so hold on, early high school.
But
Do you mind me asking how old you are, Menzi?
I'm 22, so like early high
Oh
school for me
shit.
was like 28. When was it? I'm basing it on when I got my Switch, so like 2017.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, that's when I.
So I was watching him. I started watching him about 4 years before you, but I mean that's fair. I mean that's the great thing about YouTube is you could just go back and watch the old videos, and his league stuff was fucking
Yeah.
hysterical. I mean that is how he got famous. But I mean, geez, he was funny. Um, yeah, big.
I think
We love Donkey in the Underground. That is for sure.
my my all-time favorite YouTube channel is Scott the Waz because
I
he's
didn't even
Scott
know
the
that.
Waz. How can you not like him? He yeah, I think I started watching him around the same time I started watching Donkey,
How do you spell
which
that?
is funny. It's just Scott the and then
Oh,
WOZ, Scott the Waz.
perfect. I'll look him up. Thank you.
He does uh like video game stuff.
Nice.
Uh
All right. Well, Menzi, thank you so much for popping in here. That kind of brings us to our time together tonight. Do you have any questions before you hop off for me, or anything that you ever wanted to ask me, or after speaking with me? I don't
um
know.
who's winning the Super Bowl? Who do you think? Are you gonna say if you say the Patriots? I'd
Oh,
believe you because Bo Nix got hurt.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, I grew up watching the Pats, so of course I'd love to see them win another Super Bowl, especially now that, I mean, Belichick's been gone.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been doing a great
I,
job, you know.
my favorite team is the Panthers, and we weren't supposed to be in the playoffs this year. And I went to that playoff game, and it was like
Oh,
I've been to like 100 Panthers games,
oh shit.
and
Okay.
we haven't experienced playoff football in a while. But we weren't supposed to be there. We're ahead of schedule, so. But like going into the playoffs, my Super Bowl pick was the Seahawks because I don't see how anyone's
Oh,
beating them.
yeah,
The Rams could. I feel
yeah,
like if the Seahawks get in, they're winning the whole thing. But I think the Rams are. If they can beat the Rams, they can beat
yeah.
uh
I mean, the
uh
thing,
whoever.
the feeling I have about the Super Bowl at this point is you can like bet, like, you can have a golden team go into the Super Bowl and get absolutely fucking smacked around. So
Mhm.
I always step back when I'm trying to like because there have been so many times where I'm like, I know this team is gonna win, and then they don't for whatever. It could be a close game, it could be a like, you know, kind of a big spread. But at this time, I've given up with trying to have any hope, I guess. I go into the Super Bowl absolutely hopeless, so that way I'm not completely crushed walking away from it.
Because with like Drake and May, I like at the beginning of the playoffs, I was like, I don't think the Patriots are gonna make it to the Super Bowl because they had a cakewalk, like easy schedule in the regular season,
Mm.
and and I was like, I don't think they'd make it to the Super Bowl. But now, since the Broncos are without their quarterback, I feel like they'd have a chance to get there. But I don't know if they're gonna win the whole thing. Because if
Yeah,
they win the whole thing, they're either up against the stacked Seahawks lineup, or they gotta face Matthew Stafford
yeah,
and the
and I think
Rams. I don't think they're beating either of them.
I mean, I didn't really follow this season too closely, but last I checked, I think the West this year was better than, or the not the West, I should say. The what is it? The NFC? Is that right?
The NFC, the
Yeah, I think
NFC,
NFC's better this year than the AFC. I think
I
that
think.
I think that was what I had kind of gathered from watching the couple games that I had watched. And so I mean, and the Patriots are going into Mile High Stadium, so it's like
Yeah,
that's never a good thing.
that's
I'll be
that's
honest.
the other thing.
That's never a
It's
good.
just if it was Bo Nix, if Bo Nix was still playing, I'd be like, no, there's no way the Patriots are winning. But since he's not playing, there's like it gives them a chance.
Yeah. So and then outside of that, the Rams or the Seahawks. I mean, both are great teams, so it's a toss up. I'm interested to see their game, frankly,
I think I
and
think
see
the
who.
Seahawks. It's a Seahawks home game, and the Seahawks are just good. So
Yeah,
I
they
think
got.
the Seahawks will win because of that. But the Rams can like surprise people. It's Matthew Stafford. He's like an old
I,
man, and he's still like
dude. Yeah,
killing
that's.
the league.
I could say a lot about. Yeah, Matthew Stafford's been a choke artist for many years, so it's you know. I don't know. We'll see. I guess.
He gets on the Rams, and he becomes like the best player ever.
I know. Sorry, Detroit. Sorry, Detroit.
Detroit's chance was last year. They blew it last year. They lost to the Commanders.
Yeah. Well. All right. Well, we're looking forward to the Super Bowl, though. I always watch the Super Bowl. It's a fucking great time. So awesome. All right. Well, Menzie, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I hope you keep hanging out and just chilling. Otherwise, thank you for hopping on Nightline. This was awesome. It was awesome getting to
Thank
speak with you.
I'll come back sometime. I promise.
Okay, that is some donkey right there.
I said that. I wasn't trying to say that like donkey. But okay.
I thought you were. All right, well, word. Well, guys, that's Menzie. Menzie, thank you so
Bye-bye.
much. Bye-bye, Menzie.
Bye bye.
Oh man, Menzie, you're great, dude. It's such a pleasure getting to speak with you finally. That was fantastic. FedEx, I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you when I saw you come in. And I saw Handsome Man with the hat. I gave you the point. Tiny, what's up? How we doing tonight, guys? Everyone, welcome in. We are just chatting away. We are one follower away from a goal. One thing I don't know is who Network Ouija in Wild Mustang 11 followed me a day ago. I wonder if that was when I raided oh, the guy. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I'm drawing a blank here. I rated him yesterday. I'm following him now. Snooze. What's good, Snooze? How we doing tonight? Let me see here, because now this is gonna bug me if I can't. Because I remember Starla mentioned him in the chat. Let me see here. Let me see here. I gotta look up the name, otherwise it's gonna drive me crazy. Wait, what? Show more. Where'd he go? Oh, I did show less. Damn it. Where? This isn't. This is everyone I'm following. Oh, called. Oh, and he's playing Helldivers 2 tonight. Good for him. Dude, alright guys, so who's, hold on, real quick, before anyone else hops in, I am going to make another drink. Snooze, we're doing Nightline, we're just chatting it up. It's going well. We've had Ali Starla and Menzi just hopped off. So we're just going to make another drink here. And I'm just going to eyeball this. All right. But yeah, man, good times, guys. You guys make me laugh so much. You guys are all such wonderful people. It's very amazing. I'm not as surprised anymore as when I first started doing this. But you guys are just good fucking people. So thank you guys for constantly making the underground what it is. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys just being fucking fantastic all the time. Oh, that's all good. Snooze. I'm sorry it's been a stressful week. That sucks. Yeah, frankly, do what you got to do. I am here to support. Times to unplug, relax, chill out. I mean, geez, you know, that is incredibly important. I know you work a lot, so that's also a big stressor. So I hope everything's all good. I'm sure it is, but if it's been a stressful week, don't sweat it. Snooze. We'll be doing a lot more of these this year. Guaranteed, guys, once a month we're doing Nightline. All right? You can quote me on that. And you can call me out on that if we ever miss a month. But I am 90. I'm gonna say we're 99% positive that Nightline is happening every month at minimum. At minimum. Now, if you guys request Nightline more, we can do Nightline more. But as it is right now, we are certainly set to do Nightline once a month. Also, guys, separate announcement. Oh, I'm so sorry. Snooze, that's the worst. My heart goes out to you and your fam. That is really hard. You know, actually, oh man, that hits. Well, I hope you take it easy. You know, our hearts are with you and your family as you're kind of dealing with that tough time. That's rough. But yeah, take all the time you need, Snooze. I was gonna say, guys, I have some new finds tonight, and hopefully this will cheer you up a little bit. One, check this shit out. Check this out. So we brought our son to his grandma's house today, shipped him off. Goodbye. He went there, and that was great for him. He had a blast. He loves playing with his grandmother. He loves playing with his uncle. It's a great time. He has a blast there. What we did instead of going there was we went thrifting all day. Oh, always Snooze. Thank you for always hanging out. Wait, what is? Oh, is that tonight? Okay, sorry, I just got a message. Um, yeah. So what I was gonna say, guys, is we went thrifting today, and we went to like three. Went to three. Holding up four fingers. We went to three thrift stores, and at the last one, I shit you not, the last one was the biggest one we went to. It had about maybe 50 to 70 vendors there. Like square inch of this place was stacked. Our biggest compliments to this thrift store, it smelled wonderful. And if you've ever been thrifting a lot, you'll definitely find that thrift store, or many thrift stores actually, that just smell like dirty basement. Not, I shouldn't say dirty, but I should say moldy basement to be more specific. Or, just, I don't know, they could just smell like mold or dirt or, trash sometimes. But this one smelled wonderful, and it was stacked. And so we went through the whole thing. Granted, this was the last one we were going to. I was like, man, like, what a day. Like, I didn't find anything today. I did find something that I'm going to send as a picture to you guys. I found this really funny sign that it really made me laugh. But outside of that, and the very last vendor, and I kid you not, this is the last vendor, like the last inch of this building. I go over, and she had a couple VHS tapes, and she had this Need for Speed High Stakes for the PC. This is a 1995 to 1998 game, it says. I don't know why it gives me that range. But where was it? Where was I looking at that it said that? I think I was looking at maybe at the disc. Oh no, it's for Windows 95/98. So that's what you get right there. This thing is awesome. Need for Speed High Stakes. We're gonna stream this one day. This looks freaking great. All right, so we found that, and then guys, we found we have unlocked another title that is going to be our next Vault Dive. Vault Dive, yo, what's up, Bunk? Vault Dive, if you guys don't know, is when we take some old media and we're going to play it. Definitely illegally, because I'm not supposed. The federal government is like, don't redistribute or don't show videos that aren't in your home. What kind of... I get it. Trust me, I get it. People need to be paid. I guess that's the point. But, fuck that. We got Paulie. Which, alright. I hope this... I'm gonna preface with this. I'm gonna watch Paulie before I commit to actually streaming it. If it sucks, we're not doing it. If Paulie fucking sucks, we're not watching it. Alright? I'm sorry. It looks good. See, this is what sold me. A perfect family movie by the Los Angeles Times. Alright, that was like, perfect family movie. I mean, I could use a perfect family movie, not a mediocre one. And then this is what also sold me. The most enchanting family film since Babe. And then look at this credit right here. Some radio, it's a radio station. It was just like, yeah, this is as good as Babe right here. I've never heard of this movie. So, and it was funny because I mentioned it to my mother-in-law. I was like, yeah, I picked up this movie, Paulie. It looks hilarious. And she goes, Paulie? Like she knows, like she watched it a couple times. She's like, oh, it's a great movie. And I'm like, all right, we'll see about that. So, and the description here, guys, I'll read it out loud to you. When you're the world's funniest, fast-talking parrot, you can find yourself in a world of trouble real fast. As Polly learns in this hilarious adventure classic, the whole family will treasure. When a little bird with a big personality sets out to find the loving girl who raised him, he discovers his way with words as a way of landing him in big trouble. But as fast as he can talk himself into a fix, he finds his gift of gab, a heart full of hope, and a pocket full of drugs. No, it's actually and an odd menagerie of human friends can help him realize his most important dream: to be home at last. Bring Paulie home. All right. It's in color. It's an hour and 32 minutes by DreamWorks of all companies. So I really want to watch it, and we're probably going to watch it. But those were my finds today, guys. Pretty happy about those. Sip. Sounds like a fever dream. So part of why I got it, my son has this wild thing, and I think it might be a toddler thing. I don't know. But when we put anything on the TV that has talking animals, kid loses his shit. Like, not even like trying to like make anyone else in the room laugh, because that's usually what he's doing. He himself is laughing his ass off. Like, I don't know what it is, but movies where animals talk, like he has like 3 different laughs. He has like his fake laugh, his like pretend laugh that he puts on for people when he's trying to be funny, which you can tell it's forced, and I'm not, I always sigh. I'm always like, oh, he's doing a bit. He's doing a bit. You got to respect his game. He tries. Then he has his natural laugh where he's like actually laughing, and it's like, oh, that's funny. And then he has his like true laugh where he is just like actually fucking like, that is truly fucking funny. That is the funniest shit I've ever seen. And that giggle is like, it's just perfection. It is so cute. But he only does that laugh typically when he's watching animals talk on TV. So I think that's going to be good. I think that's going to be a hit. Like we watched Dr. Dolittle with him. He fucking loved it. Any kind of movie where there's like a little cat's, like, a scene where animals are talking, he fucking goes crazy. He loved Garfield. Like stuff like that. Marmaduke. Dude. Throwback. Honestly, I remember that was like a 90s, 2000s thing where they were making all these animals fucking talk. Some of them, my favorites were when their mouths didn't move. Like, that to me felt more realistic than like, I will say though, I do love what is it? Cats versus Dogs? No, what is it? What's the movie where the dog, it's like the underground network of dog agents that like, and there's like the bad cat that is like trying to basically brainwash all the humans of the world to get rid of all their dogs and only like cats. Is that Cats versus Dogs? I'm pretty sure it is. Or it's Dogs versus Cats. Whichever one it is. That's one of those movies that they make their mouths move when they talk, like the animal. Which is fair though, because the whole movie is about the animals. There's like very little. There are people in it, but not a lot of people interaction. Anyway, my point being, that movie kind of makes it work. I like that movie, but for the most part, I always prefer their mouths not to move. It's weird. I have a weird thing about that. Anyway, guys. All right. So now if anyone else wants to call in, let me know if you want to. You can hop into the Nightline chat. We are open. We are live. You are going to be muted when you hop in, so no worries there. But let me know, guys. Otherwise, we're just going to chat. I also had the idea tonight too, where every now and then when I go on Craigslist. Oh wait, what the hell? Dude, let's go to, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go to New York City Craigslist. I bet this is going to be great. Community. Oh, this is going to be good. Hold on. So, my favorite thing about Craigslist is activity partner. Oh, that's actually kind of genuine. But I like Craigslist because sometimes when I'm on it, I'll find these posts. Actually, I'll start in my area because my area gets fucking wild sometimes. I see these posts that people will make, being like, "Hey," like it'll be like the title will be like, "Red Hoodie saw you," and you click into it. It goes, "Was at the Burger King, got my fries, saw you walk by. You looked longingly. I watch you. Call me." And then they'll just leave their number, and you're like, "What the fuck?" You know. Oh no, I mean, as far as doxing myself, I mean, you can look me up online. There's no. Oh, FedEx, you want to call in? I've thought about that too. I will. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. As like, if I don't know, if time goes on, um, like I've thought about that. I don't know. The problem I have is anyone can look me up if you know my name. So I'm like, yeah, you can hop in whenever, FedEx. We're just chatting. I have no questions, so we're just gonna chat, just like they do it in the big radio stations. That's what we're emulating here. Oh, that's perfect. So FedEx, you can call in now. We'll chat, and then Mountain Dew can call whenever you're able to. No worries there. I'm gonna undeafen myself. So once you're in here, FedEx, you're live, buddy. But while you're doing that, I'll wait until I hear your wonderful voice. Oh, here we go. Looking to reconnect. This is what I'm talking about. So my area does this all the time. Looking to reconnect. Looking for an old acquaintance. Lost his contact info. Changing over to a new phone. We used to get together for morning coffee.
The
Yo,
Craigslist missing connections
what's up?
or whatever.
Yeah.
The Craigslist like lost connections or missing connections.
Yeah, I honestly just type in community because sometimes it won't come up as lost connections. Sometimes it'll come up as like other random shit, like lost and found sometimes, or I don't know, like just general stuff. How you doing, Fed?
I'm hanging in there, man. I'm hanging in there. I dropped out of law school, feeling good.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
You're good. All right, that's good. Let's go.
Yeah.
Word.
For other work, we're chilling though. I'm feeling good. How
Nice.
about yourself? How's the weather been treating you? It's real cold.
Oh, it's real cold. It's real cold up here. Honestly, today I was doing this. I opened up. We were driving a lot, so I realized at one point it's kind of like how cold it is. It's almost like putting your hand into water just from putting your hand out the car window. Like the difference is significant. And I think today it was like 8 degrees out or 11 degrees. I think our high was like 11 degrees, or at least that's what our car was picking up. And yeah, it's brutal. It is definitely brutal. I'm glad I didn't have to be outside a lot today. I did have to pump gas, but it's the wind chill, man.
Oh. Yeah, it's rough up there around February because it's like everything's cold and like dead, and it's like slush. It's that kind of season.
Yes.
So it's tough, but man, is it gorgeous up there in the fall and the summer.
Yeah. No, so and that's the thing too. Like I always have been a big winter person, just because. I mean, my allergies have been pretty bad as of late. I think I got to figure out what it is. My wife keeps telling me I got to go to an allergist, but growing up, winter was the only months of the year that I didn't have massive allergy attacks or asthma attacks. So I have a fond place in my heart for winter.
Yeah, no, that's very understandable considering the circumstances.
Yeah. It was basically the only time where I wasn't like panicking about dying like unexpectedly, but it's all good. Yeah, winters are good. I have my allergies have gotten a lot better though with age, so I do like the other months now. So we're good.
That's good, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Conquering those allergies. Hell
yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, yeah. You know how it is. But dude, so what? So I'm gonna
pry. Yeah.
I'm gonna pry. Yeah. So because last I saw you in the chat, you've been talking about like you were doing classes and stuff. What kind of led you to pulling the plug on law school? What was it?
I started going to therapy, and I was like, I don't know if this is like what I want, or if this is just like what I was told like I would be doing forever.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, I won't, and I struggled pretty hard my first semester. Like this semester, I was doing pretty well.
Yeah.
To be fair, like I was killing it in contracts. I love contract law, but those doctrinals are rough.
Ooh.
Like learning civil procedure, constitutional law, like the cases that you'd have to read for these classes, like they're not fun. They're like so dense and dry, and it's like I don't know. It was that kind of like the material I already wasn't interested in being difficult, and then like the student culture in law school. Like I met a few really nice people there who I still
Yeah.
talk to, but it's like it's on a negative curve. So there's a predetermined amount of A's. Like there'll be like 5 A's, maybe 10 B's, so on and so forth. So even if you get like a certain amount right and you deserve like an A or a B, if someone has a slightly better version of what you said and there's too many people for a B, you automatically get like a C or something
Whoa.
like that.
That's
And
wild.
it is, yeah, and because it's like there's class rankings and like you're against everybody, like people are out to get you, and
Oh,
it's
that's
very clicky. I just couldn't do it
that's a
mentally, so I
bummer.
was like, I'm out.
Yeah, that's a bummer. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. But I think I'm gonna do like, hopefully I'm gonna get like an adjuster's license, do like insurance adjusting, or like, um, grab an analyst role somewhere. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the world's your oyster. Like, even no matter what age you are, I've learned at this
Yeah,
point, uh, that you can do whatever. Like relatively speaking, you can do almost anything you want to do. At any point in your life, it's just a matter of doing it, and they proved that with this test they did on the elderly one time, where
yeah,
they had all these they had two groups of people, elderly people. One group, they just told them to work out in the gym like as much as they could to get fit,
yeah,
and I think the goal was either weight loss, or it was like they had a multitude of like things that they were testing for, like positive, like adjustment, like emotion, things like that. And then the other group was they would sit them down for an hour every day and just have them watch videos of other people their age doing stuff, like being, either working out or like achieving their dreams, things like that. And they did this for like a month, and that group worked out a lot less. And they did it for like a couple months, maybe, or a month, and then they found out the group that they just watched the videos did significantly better than the group that didn't watch the videos. So it was like, wow, mindset, really plays a big factor in that stuff. But yeah, you can FedEx, you're great, man. You can do whatever you
dude,
want.
hey, we're gonna get out there, get it done. You know what I mean? It's gotta get done. So we're gonna get
Cheers
it
to
done.
that. Cheers to that. We're gonna get it
Oh,
done.
yeah. So I've been chilling this week. It's
Good.
just happened this week. So I just been,
Yeah.
I just put the resume together, tossed out some apps. I'm gonna see how those go, and then I just grab a silly haha job in the meantime and
Hey,
see what happens.
you do what you got to do. Yeah, I mean, God, so much of it is just finding that, like, yeah, just whatever can get you by in the meantime. I feel that. Um, nice. That's cool though. It's like a new chapter for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I've been doing like a lot of self discovery this week and chilling, but I'm enjoying the time. I feel like a human being again. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's better than anything else. Honestly, is just feeling like yourself. And
Mhm.
so, how long have you been doing therapy, if you don't mind me asking?
I just started like 2 weeks ago, I think.
What, dude? Another cheers. Let's go,
Yeah, hey, we're getting things done, man.
dude. Therapy. My thought on therapy is you can only do it if you want to do it, which is like tough.
Oh
Like
yeah,
like, but it's like my experience is like that's true. If you're not like in it, like I've done therapy. I've had very successful therapy sessions or therapists, but I've also had some pretty like ones that just didn't go anywhere. Um, I don't know. For me, it's like a perfect storm. Like if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna hit that. I'm actually thinking of going back to therapy, just because certain things are good, but I know they could be better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like at some point I'd like to do it like going to the dentist or something. You go like maybe what is it, like twice a year you're supposed to for the dentist or something like that.
Yeah.
Probably maybe a little more frequent, but like some maybe like quarterly or something, just like a check-in debrief at some point. I feel like that's a good thing to do. You get another perspective on things and like you
Yeah.
see how life's going, you know?
Honestly, quarterly is a pretty good like. That's a pretty good time lapse too, because I've done it weekly, I've done it bi-weekly.
Yeah.
Those are pretty much the only two that I've done. I'd be down to mess with like doing it like once every couple months actually would be pretty good, because sometimes you're just too busy. Like shit comes up that you weren't expecting, and you come back the next week and you're like, yeah, I didn't do any of the stuff we talked about because I'm fucking busy. And like it's like,
Yeah.
so what are we gonna talk about for 45 minutes? You know? Um, yeah, I feel that.
But I feel like once you get your stuff ironed out and you're kind of in like a stable, so I don't, I hate to use the word stable, but like your mindset's where you want it to be. Like you've
Yeah,
gotten the result you want when you got the therapy. I feel like just going in like once a quarter, you know, just keep going and keeping things keeping things kosher, you know. I
yeah,
think it's a
yeah.
good thing.
No, it's definitely good. And two, it's all like what you can process at the time, because I mean, yeah, if you're able to go in on that kind of basis, that's that's solid. That's solid. I know anyone that does have to go more. I mean, when I was going pretty regularly, when I first did therapy, it was because it was like a necessity, for sure. Um, and I think I mean, part of why I stopped was it was like a college provided therapist that I had in my undergrad, and then it was like a
Mhm.
weird thing where she was like, "Yeah, we like this is done after like when you graduate, you're done with me. Like we're done here." And I was like, I can't keep talking to you like after I'm done." And she was like,
Oh
"No."
man,
And I was pretty fucking upset about that, because it was like, somebody who helped me a lot, but um, you know, yeah, I would say, yeah, just be grateful that you're or I mean, I'm not telling you to be grateful, but it is good to be, grateful when you're able to handle it whatever capacity. Because I learned
I agree.
too, there are people that need to go to therapy like every other day, and that's tough. It's tough. Everyone's in a different boat, you know.
No, that's real.
Yeah, that's real, man. Um, but that's good. No, I'm happy to hear that for you. And as far as like like a job in the meantime, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at
Anything?
like I was eyeing Target. I'm eyeing a few like local businesses around here too. Just kind of whatever's open, you know, like just whatever's around.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good mindset. I will say, in-person jobs right now seem to be hiring. Uh, I've talked to a lot of people recently, that have been applying to a lot of jobs, remote jobs. A couple people I know that are like more than qualified for some of these jobs that they're applying for. Nobody's hearing back from anything that's remote work. So if you can get something in person, I think that is your best bet, because that stuff is always hiring. They're always looking for people to be showing up. You know.
Yeah, I'm hoping, you know, but in the meantime, you know, I got plans. I'm feeling good. But how'd that Cult of the Lamb stream go? Were
Dude, it
you
was.
doing the DLC?
Oh no, I didn't do the DLC. So
Oh, okay.
what? Next week we're wrapping it up. We're gonna. And I will say, Cult of the Lamb is probably a game that I could play. Like I could just keep rebeating it. Right. That is
Yeah.
like a. That is a good. I don't. That is a good game. That game has. was such a treat, especially for the end of this past year. Um, but yeah, no. What I did was I kind of just dicked around for like, you know, uh, I don't know, however long I was playing it until I was like, all right, let's just make sure this is the final boss. And I went there, and then I let myself get killed by the final boss. And so next week when we stream it on Friday night, we're gonna beat it and wrap it up, and then
Dude, it's crazy.
yeah, then we're gonna go into, and I it's definitely a game that I might just play on my free time. I mean, we'll see. I don't have a lot of free time, so right now, I've been trying to play any game that I can get my hands on during my free time. But I will say, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, and then going into February. I think the first week of February, I can't stream that Friday night. But then after that, we're going to be starting Dispatch. Um,
Excited for it?
I'm very excited for Dispatch. It looks like a good game. I like the voice actor, the main voice actor on it, and it seems like a pretty chill game. Like, it's mostly story based, so you're kind of just like giving answers, and that will impact the outcome of the game. But yeah, it's good. It's good. It's basically like one of those Telltale type games where you kind of just like make choices, and that's the game. But that's fun for me. I like that shit.
Yeah, I think that's good, man. I mean, I've heard great things about it. I haven't played it myself, but I look forward to watching.
Word. Word.
Word.
FedEx man. Well, awesome. Are you planning to stream anytime soon?
Uh, Maybe. I have no definite plans. Probably whenever I have time.
There you go. All right. And FedEx, last question for you. Do you have any questions for me before we hop off?
Uh,
And I know you
yeah.
already asked questions, but
What's it like being so handsome?
uh,
Is it tough on like a day-to-day basis? Like, is it a burden that you have to carry?
frankly, I'm speechless. I don't know.
That's awesome.
FedEx, thank you so much. I
Of
appreciate
course,
it, man.
man. I hope you have a wonderful evening, man. I'll see you in chat.
All right, sounds good, dude. You have a great night.
You too, man. Peace.
Everybody, ladies and gents, that was FedEx. FedEx, man, you're just the FedEx man. Man, I'm saying man with the G. The FedEx man. Dude, wonderful person. Yeah. Punk, thank you. I know. Dude, FedEx is just making me giggle over here. Yep, candles, I want to respond to that too. Like, yeah, so to be an architect, you can do it. Everything, really comes down to momentum. There's basically two ways to make it in the world. One is luck. That is, you can't really predict luck. You could try. You could do some what is it? Not astral projection, but there's that other remote viewing. You could do like some remote viewing shit, or whatever floats your boat, and depend on luck to get you by. Manifestation. Well, so no, so okay, that manifestation is my second point, and I kind of just like to use the term momentum, because manifestation, what is it? Does it beget momentum? Essentially, my brother explained it to me a while back. I mean, this was his theory on success, and I at this point I really agree with it, because I've met people that are just lucky. Not all of us. I mean, we're all lucky to a certain extent, right? Like, we're born into this world. That in itself is a 1 in some trillion chance of happening is being born as a human. And then it goes up from there as far as like, more stuff we can get into, like, being, just healthy to a certain degree. But the other part of it is just momentum in the fact that, you can, if you set your mind on something and you try to achieve that goal, like whatever it is, and you just keep working towards it slowly, consistently, then like the snowball effect over time, beget momentum. It begets moment. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Snooze. Oh, we'll talk about that in a sec. I'm gonna talk about that in a sec, because you brought up something that I have a serious issue with internally, but for the most part, maybe I'm just hungry. But yeah, if you want to do something, it's like part of it is really just, and this was where manifestation is. And dude, there's oh man, if you want somebody on manifestation, I'm gonna look up the guy's name, and he is who I used. What's his fucking name? It might be this guy Dottie, Dr. James Dottie. It might be him. No, I don't know. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up the guy that I like. There's like an old school, like he was a professor at a university, and he was this guy that taught his students how to do like manifestation techniques, and they worked for me, and I was kind of shocked. But yeah, part of it is like you just gotta. It's one thing to say you like believe something, like, but it's another thing to actually like live that life that you're looking to live. And it's, I noticed that recently because what is it? I mean, I could go down a couple a couple examples here, but for the most part, it's basically just like, yeah, you gotta figure out something, some kind of goal. Just set any kind of goal that you want, and then just start slowly moving pieces towards that goal, even if they're very small, even if it's like something where you're like, yeah, it's not going to happen in like 4 years. If you just at least do something every day for that, or just every week, whatever the case is, over time, momentum will get you going where you need to go. And I've found that with my career. Like my career, I started, my current career as like doing this sales consultation stuff that I do. Started as me just, going with the mindset of really wanting to help people. And it's funny because the company I worked for before my current company was not about helping people. It was about making money. And my current company now is not about, it's just how interesting. Like I wound up at a company that, of course, like every company's goal is to make some amount of money. They want to be net positive to a degree, but definitely the goal is like, helping the customer. And that really shines through the emails that I get and the responses I get from speaking to people. And the free stuff that I give away on a weekly basis is pretty good. Yeah, no, and for stuff like that, Snooze, if you have like I hear you. I think I am my worst taskmaster. Like I am very much, or I've been like that for a long time. And the truth of the matter with something like that is this is going to sound so cliche, but in my experience, it's very true. Just start now. Like, if there's anything you want to do, even if you just say, you know, I'm going to get out a pen and paper and I'm going to start writing, you know, about this thing, or if it's something where, like, let's say it is a goal, that you're like, I'll do it tomorrow. What you need to do is you have to create a habit break. Like, you have to break your pattern. Humans are habitual creatures. We are, never forget that at the end of the day, we are just animals functioning on a baseline. We know only what we are taught, and the only way you can get better is if you break the baseline expectation that your mind is like setting for itself. So if you're like, you know, I'm just going to my job and that's, you know, my goal is just to make it to Friday, that's like your baseline essentially. You have to like figure out a way to break that pattern abruptly and powerfully enough where you actually like start to form the inkling of like a shift in your whole way of thinking. And if you're able to do that, even if it's like slight, even if it's for, let's say, like 10 minutes out of a full week, that is more than every other person that you're like, let's say, competing with or going for the same like dream for, you know. It comes down to unmedicated ADHD. Get this man on a TED Talk video. Yeah, that's not. My buddy has said that to me a couple times about this stuff. So, motions of life. It just makes sense. Mental health has just been kicking my ass. Need to get back into the motions. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No. So, and two, I have. I'm fairly certain I have ADD, if not ADHD. I just don't have an official diagnosis. But what I was saying is you know, part of that pattern break it's hard, and it's definitely like one of those things where you'll do it one time and then you'll go back to your life and be like, oh, you know, I'm just back in my normal life now. Like the I'll start tomorrow mentality starts to settle back in. And that's where you need to, the most important thing, if you find a pattern break, and it's going to be something like weird to you, the main thing to think of is if you're looking to change things, you have to do something that you don't do. Some psychologists say like it's, oh, what's up, Domo Nintendo? Domo rating with a party of 10. Honestly, I was just talking about like going on like what's up Raiders? How are we doing tonight? I was just talking about like achieving your dreams. What's up, Big Sexy? Oh, I am dominated right now. Oh hell yes I am. What's up, guys? What were you guys playing tonight? I think I saw that you were streaming. I didn't look at what game you were playing. I don't know if there's a way I can see that from my stream. There we go. Yeah, essentially what I'm talking about, Domo, is that like any kind of goal that you have, or any kind of dream that you have, it really needs to be approached from like a momentum based mindset of, you know, it might not happen immediately, but it's finding ways to do something incrementally, like every day, every week, every month, that is going to get you closer to whatever that is. Even if the timeline for that goal is undeterminable, like whatever, it can't be determined. You just keep doing something that gets you closer to that as much as possible. And what I was just talking about when you rated me was finding pattern breaks, like something that is something you don't normally do, to essentially stop, like put a full stop on your habitual processing. Like maybe it's brushing with your left hand versus your right hand. I don't think that's like effective enough. I think it's you got to find something that. Here's a good example: taking a cold shower. And I know that like right now is a bullshit time for me to say something like that because of the weather we're having. But if you were to like take a cold shower, it would suck. It's not going to be enjoyable at all. You're going to hate probably every minute of it. You might even scream. But when you do something like that, when you put your brain into a situation that is unknown, it opens up space for your brain to like for really what your brain is doing is it's building new bridges. It's building new like connections with your neural pathways, and that's essentially what you want to do. Anytime you're like thinking of like I have a goal I want to reach, or I have a dream that I want to achieve, what's setting you apart from everyone that's doing it is you're not building the neural pathways you need to do like on a real level. And part of that on a macro level is taking cold showers, or not that, but just something that you want to think I want to smack myself in the face without actually like smacking myself in the face. Like that's how I look at it. Maybe it's working out in the 3 minutes that you have of like a break time that you have. Like I did that this morning with my daughter when she was crawling around on the floor. And that was really helpful. That actually like made my day, not even kidding, like 10 times better. That I did something that I haven't been able to do in a long time. Chase those dreams. Make time for those dreams. It's so easy to get swept away in the mundane cycle of life. Make the time for yourself to just try things. I'm somehow living my dream with streaming. I've made it so much further than what I ever thought I could. Putting time towards your dreams is what keeps you young, I think. I could go on and on with this topic. Domo. Yeah, Domo. I relate to that, buddy. I mean, same. Like I'm about to hit 120 followers. Domo is so hate. Domo, this is my problem with Domo. This is actually my problem with Domo. Domo doesn't know how beautiful he is. Like, Domo is a handsome dude. And I said that to you when we were playing, I think it was like Schedule 1. You were like, Dirk. No, seriously, dude. You sell yourself short. I know. Look away. Look away, chat. Don't look at this. Domo, you're amazing. No, it's weird. Like I mean, it's safe to say that streaming is becoming it's become my like. It's just such a thing I look forward to every week, like planning out these streams and connecting with you guys like is the bulk of it, honestly. But yeah, part of it was momentum because I'd been saving up for a long time. I'd been putting aside money every month, and I'd been doing this when I first got a job. When I first started working, I think I was putting away, it was a small amount. I was putting away like $20 to $40 a paycheck, and I was doing that every paycheck. And I just kept putting it into savings, and I just kept doing that for a long. I mean, gosh, I guess it was like almost 4 years of doing that until because I started working actually when I was in my graduate degree. Like I got a job then because financially things were a little difficult, which sucked, man. Like it's not feasible to do a graduate degree and have I had a full-time job because I was actually working 2 part-time jobs. So those 40 hours, I was working 2 part-time jobs plus my grad degree, and like the money just, it was tough. It was a tough time, but I was putting money away every week. And granted, I didn't know it was for this. Um, like I was putting money away, just thinking like, it's for an emergency fund or for whatever. And granted, I still have an emergency fund if I need it, like a small amount. But um, yeah, I was able to purchase this. Honestly, it was after Tucker moved away from our area, and that's like even crazier to me because he was gonna help me. Like Tucker was like telling me, he was like, "Dude, buy this shit now. I'll build a PC for you. Like, we'll get you set up before I leave." And I waited too long, or frankly, I was just too afraid. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna work out. Um, and then after he left, I was like, you know what? Like something clicked, where I was like, it's now or never. It's like I do this now, I try this now, and see what happens, or I never do it, and I'll always wonder what if, So, and now we're here, and it's good, and I look at this as every time we stream, it's just another. Oh, thank you, Tiny. Thank you. Yeah, to me, it's just like another opportunity to create this place that I'm dreaming of, which is like weird. Like my end goal with Midnight Underground is to have a studio where I can go in, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, and work with a team of people where we put out a literal, like my end goal with this is like where we're putting out like basically a TV show for you guys. Yeah, Domo is very humble. That's the thing about Domo. Domo is humbled. He is a very humble man, and he doesn't give himself enough credit, but he's good, dude. Domo's great. But yeah, my end goal with Midnight Underground is just to have this become like a, my thing. So we're gonna keep plugging away at it every day, and we do. Like every day, I'm doing something for this, even if it doesn't show up here. I'm always thinking about what's next or what would be good. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see how things go. So yeah, that's it, guys. Cheers. I would always love to give a TED talk on something like what I was talking about tonight, but I don't know. I feel like you have to have like some empirical kind of. Actually, no, because people do just fucking shoot the shit. Oh, thank you, Tiny. Yeah, no, I feel the same way, Tiny. Like my schedule is crazy most of the time. But it's always good to see you in chat. And you're actually an elderly person in Cult of the Lamb now. So when we go to finish that next Friday, yeah, you're like an old person. Honestly, you're alive, and I think that's what matters. Tucker, Snooze, Redfire, they're all dead. Yeah. Full-time job and part-time job? What do you do? What do you do for for your jobs? Red's at a movie. Well, Red's having a great time at a movie. Well, I would. Red is honestly the biggest like flex, because I reached out to Red and I was like, hey, how would I add. Yeah, so I see. All right, so this is weird. I see it on my phone, but I don't see it on my desktop. The after hours drinks. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like where is that? weird. Anyway, just retail, so not too bad, depending on how you look at it. Spencer's and Five Below, it's not too bad. I mean, at least the vibes of those stores seem to be pretty laid back. You know, it's retail, so retail comes with its own, its own clientele and its own, difficulties for sure. But I feel you there. That does kill. Tiny, I'm curious, Tiny. What is your kind of, I mean, we're talking about dreams. I don't know why I want to single you out, Tiny, but you're right here. So what are like your kind of dream? Like, what do you want to do? And if you don't want to answer, don't answer. You don't have to. I don't mean to put you on the spot, even though I am putting you on the spot. Nice. That's awesome. We need as many nurses as possible. My wife is actually, believe it or not, thinking about her career change. Where she's been an opera singer her whole life. She's been working as an admin at the college, at our local college. But she's decided she wants to go into nursing. And so she's going to be... She wasn't able to... She wanted to hop into the stream tonight, but she was pretty tired. Yeah, saving up money is the hardest part. I know, my wife is an amazing opera singer. That was actually the first time I saw her, she was singing opera, and I immediately, fell in love. Yeah, and that's the thing, she's amazing. She's actually a really good opera singer. But the problem is, guys, is the field it's rough. Like, there's just not enough people that want to go watch opera, which means less opportunity, which means the people getting the main roles, are more well connected. But I tell her all the time, she's not, I really want her to keep performing. I'll do whatever I have to do to see her perform again. She performed pretty recently, but she's an amazing singer. Just the voice, what opera singers learn how to do, how they fill out a space. One thing I can tell you about opera singers is the recordings of an opera singer never match what is happening in the space. What is happening in the space is so drastically different than what you're experiencing in person. Opportunity. Yeah. Yeah. But no, she is she's absolutely amazing. I just got her to join the Discord tonight, I think, right? I actually didn't. Wait, what? What's going on? So I had her join the Discord, but it's not showing. Hold on, let me see here. Where do I look at members? Member list. Oh, wait. It looks like she's not actually on here. Dude, that's wild because I had her join. Oh, that's so weird. Anyway, guys, yeah, we're doing though. I honestly, Tiny, I wish you well in your efforts to save money and go back to nursing school. I will say that, I mean, I don't know. I think there are some pretty good programs out there that will fund a lot of your study, but I mean, I don't know. I just know that my sister-in-law is going to be starting her undergraduate. She is, oh, she did join the Discord. Why is my like my desktop is not. I'm so confused. My desktop is not showing like fucking shit. What the hell? Anyway, yeah, guys. So I guess it's all one mutual server. This has got to be her. I don't know why it's not showing me any names of people. Like, that's weird. It's weird as fuck. Anyway, yeah, I hope everyone in this chat, I hope you guys are all able to shoot for your dreams. You know, get your go for the gold. There's a great quote, but I'm not gonna quote it perfectly, by Nietzsche. It goes something like, and it's what book is it in? I don't know what book it's in, but it has something to do with like hold high your highest ideals, and let those like I don't know, let those be your fucking dreams or some shit. You know, basically just being like, you know, whatever like the biggest goals you have, like the most audacious, like crazy goals you have are, like let those be your North Stars to just fight for what you want to become, you know? Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like everyone, all right, that is what it is. Because I can't see like even Menzies' name isn't showing up. Weird, really weird. Oh, I see. Hold on. There we go. Thank you. Yep, she's in. She's in it. I disabled streamer mode. I didn't know streamer mode was a thing. All right. Weird. Anyway, guys, I guess that kind of brings us to the end of the night. I'm gonna hop off here. How do I end this? All right. So that's pretty much it for the night, guys. I am so grateful that you guys were able to hang out tonight. Thank you so much. Typically I wait till midnight to end the stream. And you know what? We'll look here. We'll see if there's anyone that's hanging out that we could maybe potentially raid. Oh yeah, there are a few people. Oh, we got a couple people here. All right, well, I'm gonna raid every this nice guy I met a long time ago, the Triforce kid. Stay frosty, everyone. I will see you guys next week. I'm gonna put the schedule out tomorrow night. Guys, thank you so much for tonight. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for hanging out. Bunk, Mountain Dew, Tiny, FedEx, anyone else that's still here. You guys, you know, have a great rest of your night. And I'm gonna raid my this nice friend that I made a while back. All right, and if you guys need anything, hit me up in Discord. All right. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of your night. I'll catch you guys next time on Midnight Underground. Peace. Good night.